Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and today we're taking a look at this week's Sunday preview. This video is sponsored by the Game Bunker. More on that later. Sunday preview. Tyranid Raveners burrow into Kill Team. As if things couldn't get any worse on Volkus. What with the Tau Empire invading, orcs breaking things, and ratlings nicking all the good food, a vanguard tendril of Tyranids has embedded itself in the caverns below the massive Ballistus. The Adeptus Mechanicus sets out to scrub this scourge from the planet in a new Kill Team box set, while automated weapons come to Warhammer the Horus Heresy, and more classic Beastman miniatures get made to order releases. Let's see what's going on this week, shall we? Alright, so very cool. We've got the brand new Kill Team TYPHON box. So super excited for this. I definitely love that Tyranid terrain is finally getting made. It has been far too long with far too much Imperial terrain. We need some Xenos terrain in the game, and now we've got it. So we got a brand new box set, Kill Team TYPHON. And it's going to have the TYPHON dossier, the tokens, the cards, the terrain. And then we also have two new Kill Teams with a bunch of brand new models. Whenever the great gun of Volkus fires, its shockwaves rock the foundation of the Hive City Basilicus. In the wake of its latest great report, alien growths are unearthed, and in response, tech priests are sent to investigate the battleclads of cyborg servants as protection. Doing so wakes up broods of vicious raveners, and the battle ensues in an environment warped by Tyranid growths. Kill Team TYPHON contains two new kill teams. The battleclads are a group of 8 servitors outfitted for combat and exploration, led by a servitor underseer who relays messages to the rest of the crew, as directed by the more learned techno-archaeologists. Raveners are a brood of aggressive bioforms that can tunnel through terrain to ambush their foes, and their kill team comprises 4 specialized Raveners led by a Prime. Alright, so we got 2 beautiful new kill teams. We do have 1 repeat model in the Techno-Archaeologist for the servitors, but a really nice model nonetheless. And then a bunch of awesome new servitors. Definitely love the look and style of these guys. And then of course we had the brand new Raveners. So it's going to be a multi-part plastic kit that can be built for 40k or for a kill team. We got some beautiful new sculpts on the Raveners. We've already seen the data sheets for 40k as well. You got 2 different options for them. A less expensive, sort of like more scouty unit, and then one that's a little bit more killy. Beautiful new sculpts. Definitely a massive fan of all these. This box also contains a set of 15 Tyranid Infestation terrain pieces and 10 Hormagaunts with a Ripper Swarm. These are designed for use with the TYPHON mission pack, which is included with the TYPHON dossier. This 80-page book contains all the background lore and rules for new kill teams, 6 missions for the Joint Ops mission pack, and 6 missions for the Adversary Ops mission pack, which also features rules for non-player operatives to interfere with both kill teams. There are also tokens and data cards, a deck of cards for the new missions, and an Adeptus Mechanicus transfer sheet containing 320 decals. This set is available while stocks last. Okay, so very cool. Also 10 Hormagaunts and a Ripper Swarm in this set as well. And then coming alongside the new box set, we have the Kill Team Sanctifiers and Datacards. So the individual release of the Sanctifiers and then also the Datacards, previously only available in the previous expansion box set for Kill Team. A procession of incensed zealots willing to lay down their lives for the faith. The Sanctifiers wield their belief as both shield and weapon. The set contains a Sanctifier Confessor, a Sanctifier Cherub, and 9 Sanctifiers who can be built as a coterie of curious operatives, including the Conflagrator, Death Cult Assassin, Miraculist, Preacher, and Missionaries. You also get a set of unique tokens for use in the games of Kill Team, and there's a deck of 37 cards sold separately, comprising faction rules and equipment, unique ploys, operative profiles, and other helpful information. The data cards are available while stocks last. And then we also have the Kill Team Goremongers and Datacards coming as well. Again, same thing. They were previously only available in the expansion box set, now available on their own. Coordinate cultists who develop an unhealthy obsession with the lopping forms of the Bloodletters seek to emulate them by cutting off their legs and replacing them with cybernetic digigrade replacements, helping them close the gap of slaughter with their foes even faster. This set contains a Goremonger Blood Herald and 7 followers, who can be built as Goremonger aspirants or a selection of savage operatives like the Impaler, Bloodstalker, Skullclaimer, and Inciter. Alright, so very cool, and again we have data sheets already for these in 40k as well. You also get a set of unique tokens for use in games of Kill Team. There's a deck of 40 data cards sold separately, comprising faction rules and equipment, unique ploys, operative profiles, and other helpful information. The data cards are available while stocks last. Alright, so very cool. It does not look like we're getting the St. Celestine Imperial statue individually, at least not at this time, unfortunately. Now a quick word from today's sponsor, Game Bunker. Game Bunker carries a full range of Games Workshop products, including miniatures, terrain, paint, tools, and more. Game Bunker offers 15% off MSRP for most Games Workshop products with the discount code WHMS. Receive free shipping in the continental United States on orders over $145. Online orders ship out within 24 hours. Game Bunker is a veteran-owned business. Use affiliate link below, enter discount code WHMS to save 15% on most items at checkout. For fast, friendly service with a discount on your favorite tabletop wargaming purchases, visit GameBunker.net and let them know that Warhammer Man sent you. Alright, and then next moving over to Horus Heresy, we have the Tarantula Sentry guns. So we got some different options here, multiple optional assemblies with some different weapons. So very cool. Looks like 4 different weapon options for this. The Tarantula is a versatile weapons platform utilized in Space Marine legions during the Great Crusade, and well into the internecine conflict of the Horus Heresy. Deployed most often as defensive measures, they can be equipped with a manner of weapons, and come in 2 variants. The Tarantula Sentry gun box contains 2 platforms with a choice of twin-linked weapons, heavy bolters, las cannons, melta array, and volkite culverins. Alright, and then we also have a Tarantula missile battery. Indirect fragmentation ordnance and surface-to-air missiles are the primary payload of the Tarantula missile battery, a weapons platform designed to help supplement the Space Marine Legion's ability to deal with the massed infantry and aircraft. This box comes with 2 platforms, which can be equipped with either anti-aircraft Hyperios missile launchers or 2 Aureus frag missiles, which are designed to shred infantry. Alright, so 2 in each box set. We have 4 different weapons in the other one, 2 missile weapons in this one. Honestly, this should have just been 1 box set. It would not have taken Games Workshop that much extra plastic to just include the missiles with the other one. Definitely unnecessary to make this 2 separate kits, in my opinion. I think including like another quarter or half sprue and just making it 1 box set and then getting a couple extra bits, especially with what Games Workshop charges for its stuff, would have made a lot more sense. Also, it would have been like 1 less SKU that they would have to worry about going out of stock. Just overall, Games Workshop never quite learns from its mistakes and just always ends up repeating them, and I think this is a perfect example of that. So very cool, but no need for this to be 2 separate kits. Alright, and then next we have the Rapier Quad Heavy Bolters and Gravitation Cannon Battery. So we got 2 little like mini remote tanks here, a couple of guys controlling them, and then a couple of like spotters. Very, very cool. Definitely saw these recently in the Horus Heresy video. It is interesting to see this much of the Horus Heresy stuff coming out right before the new edition. For a more proactive approach to heavy weapon use, the Space Marine Legions utilize Rapiers, semi-automated tracked weapons that contain their own targeting systems and power generators. They're designed to carry weapons too bulky for even the Space Marines to use. The Rapier Quad Heavy Bolters and Gravitation Battery builds 2 Rapiers with your choice of anti-infantry or powerful gravitation weapons, a set of 4 gunner crew, and a Legion Infantry transfer sheet containing 293 transfers. So very cool, like definitely appreciate these as they were like classic pieces from way back in the day. The Rapiers and the Tarantulas coming back, very cool. And then here we see also the Rapier Laser Destroyer and Quad Launcher Battery. And again, it's the exact same crew. It's the exact same like actual Rapier. It's literally just the guns that are different. So once again, Games Workshop just making 2 SKUs unnecessarily when they could make 1 and just include like a tiny bit more plastic in there. While the manner of weapons can be mounted on the Rapier, perhaps the most common configurations are the Laser Destroyer arrays, which present a powerful anti-armor option and infamous stud gun quad launcher, which allows the legions to conduct effective sieges or lay down heavy oppressive fire. The Rapier Laser Destroyer and Quad Launcher Battery box contains 2 Rapiers with your choice of weapons, a set of 4 gunner crew, and a Legion Infantry transfer sheet containing 293 transfers. And then to go along with it, moving over to Warhammer the Old World, we got a little bit of Beastman love, so we see some of the like various Beastman characters coming back for a made-to-order basis. And then on top of that, we have Charcharodons Void Exile. The eagerly awaited next chapter in the story of the Charcharodons is here at last in Void Exile by Robbie McNaven. As a featured and low Space Marines return from the dark edges of the galaxy when a Forge World comes under attack from a dread Space Hulk infested with chaos. Baelshar and the Third Company are battle-worn and ill at ease amongst the rest of humanity, but must come together with the Adeptus Mechanicus to destroy the Hulk before a vital link in the Imperial supply chain is lost. Void Exile will be available in Glorious Special Edition release wrapped in soft touch cover with silver foil details and page edges and a gray ribbon page marker. Each copy is individually numbered and signed by the author and will be available strictly while stocks last. Alright, so these do sell out very quickly, so if you're after this, make sure you are ready, willing, and able to pick this up on Saturday at 1 p.m. when pre-orders go live. And then to go along with it, we have the hardback version of Charcharodons Void Exile. We also have in a hardback Grotsnik to Mad Dok. We have the paperback version of Dominion Genesis coming. And then we also have First Founding returning. 9 loyalist Space Marine legions who survived the Horus Heresy went on to become the First Founding chapters, each with their own unique heroes, histories, homeworlds, and heraldry. First Founding is a lavish 304-page coffee table book full of expansive art and detailed background information that explores these chapters in depth. Written by Guy Haley, John French, Nick Kime, David Geimer, and Callum Davis. This book was previously published in a set with physical accessories and extras and is now returning for a standard hardback release. Okay, so very cool. Anybody that wasn't willing to pay the premium for the special edition, now going to be able to pick up just the book for a much more reasonable price. So very cool. Definitely super excited for TYPHON Kill Team release. This is going to sell out quickly all the time. These things go super fast. So if you are after these, there's probably going to be heavy allocations. They're probably going to sell out quickly. This will be early access to the Raveners and then also the Servitors and then also the terrain itself, the book, all the good stuff. And I do like that there's also going to be some Hormagaunts in the set with some Ripper Swarms. And then, of course, the terrain is absolutely amazing. So super excited for this. I will definitely be picking up a couple copies of this. It does look like from the data sheets also that Raveners are going up to 5 models per squad. So if you had the previous Raveners, which came in 3s, you're going to need 2 of them, and now you're going to have an extra bro. So let me know what you're most excited about. Are you going to be picking up Kill Team TYPHON? Are you looking forward to some of the other releases? Always like to hear back from you guys in the comments. And as always, special thanks to the Game Bunker for sponsoring the channel. Check out the link in the description to save 15% on most Games Workshop products with code WHMS at checkout. Warhammer Man Studios, I'm Warhammer Man, and I'm out of here.